Good afternoon to all of you. I hope that you all are fine and your family members are also fine. Today I'm here with the chapter number 3 explanation of this story, Good Wife. It is last chapter. Two chapters explanation I have already given to you. So just see and hear me very carefully to know about the story. I'll try to make it very short and in a very quick way. So this chapter talks about career and marriage. Children, maybe you are still means targeting or settling your goal or your career. So in the same way, Joe, Amy, and Meg, they were settling their career, and Meg already settled her career as a good wife, and now Joe, she was trying to settle herself as a story writer. She wants to become a story writer or novel writer. That's why always she used to write something or about some stories or some of articles, and she keeps sending those articles or those stories in the local newspaper. But she was not satisfied with this much of work. She wants to do some big things in the life. And one day, one strange thing happens. While she was going to attend a lecture on the Egyptians, the chapter mentioned the things that she was going to attend a lecture on the Egyptians pyramids. You could read in the story also. So the lecture was not begin there. They were waiting for the class. Then a person was reading a newspaper, and Joe was also there. She was peeping on the newspaper that what the second person was reading, and the second person gave a newspaper to Joe and said that, Miss, read it. When Joe took that newspaper and read the newspaper, she found out that there was an adventurous story, or there was a story, but that story was not so means effective. And Joe thought that I could write this story much better, or she compared herself with the story. And then she decided that I will try to become a good story writer. And in the at the end of the article, there was asking stories, and the prize for the story also, and that make very curious to Joe, and she wants to win that prize. So while meanwhile the lecture was going on, she was thinking about the story or the platform or about the career. And when lecture ends, she went to the home and closed herself inside the room and start writing the story, and finish the stories as soon as possible and send that stories or post that story to the given address of that newspaper article. And she waited for 1 week, 2 week, or 3 week, or 4 weeks, and maybe after 5 or 6 weeks she forgot about the letter or about the prize. And suddenly one day a letter came, and that letter, when she tear or when she opened that letter, a prize money of $100 check fell into her into her lap. She was very surprised, she was very happy because she won the first prize. And those $100 she spent on the household things. Some of the money she gave to her mother and to her sister. And that year she earned a lot of checks. She keep writing the stories and won a lot of check. And that's in that way she settled herself as a story writer, or as a means a novel writer. And then in the second hand, in the second side of the same story, in the chapter number 3, we'll discuss, or we could see about Meg life, that what she was going to do and how she was means spending her days. And we found that Meg and John, they were very happy. And sometimes Meg said to John that John, you should feel free to bring any of your guests to home. And John said that, yes, I'll try to bring someone or someday. And one day he brings Mr. Scott without informing or without warning Meg, because Meg said that you are free to bring anyone at any time. And then he brought Mr. Scott for the dinner. And when they were at the gate of the house, John found that the opening gate was closed, house front door of the house was closed, and there was a strong smell of burnt sugar or some kind of jelly, and there was some something strange things. So John was surprised. Maybe some bad things or maybe some tragedy happened with Meg. So he hurriedly ran behind the kitchen door, and then he opened the door and he found that there was jelly lying on the table. Some jelly spot was kept on the stove, and Meg was lying down on the floor, just covering with her apron. And John reached near to the Meg and said that, "Are you okay? Are you hurted? What happened?" And Meg pulled her apron down and said that, "I'll try to make some jelly, but it could not turn well. I don't know that what to do." And John laughed. He said that, "That's all. That's the matter." And Meg felt very means embarrassment. She felt that you are laughing on my failure. And John said that I brought some guest, and Meg get angry on hearing those words. She said that why should not you should have warned me. At least you warned me that you are bringing some guests for the dinner. And John was surprised. He said that earlier you said that I'm free to bring anyone else, and now you are saying that why you brought. Anyhow, John said that don't worry. We won't want that. We would not want that jelly. We want some cold fish or maybe the cold meat or whatever in the house. And Meg said that nothing there. Take your guest anywhere else and eat anything else. I don't care. And she ran upside the room. And after some time, she realized she did a mistake, and she should say sorry to John. And she came down, and because that time guest has already gone, so they said sorry to each other. And the next day, John and Meg, they arrange some dinner items for the guest, and they brought some new things for the house. And then they invite Mr. Scott again, and they serve delicious foods, and in a very relaxed way. Meg was very cheerful. So both Meg and John, they learned a lot of lessons in the first year. But by the end of the year, they worked through their promise, their problems, their happy and comfortable things, and their happiness grew angers when they had two means when Meg gave birth to two twins, and Daisy and Demi. The name was given their children. So in the third chapter, you just read about Joe, Amy, and Meg, and I think the uh, story is very clear about the career and marriage. One side, Joe was trying to settling herself as a story writer. In the other side, Meg was trying to settle herself as a good wife. So this is the comparison between Joe and Amy, and about the career and marriage. So students, if you have any queries, question, doubt, you can ask, or you can drop a message in my personal number. So let's discuss about the question answers. There are 3 questions given. So first questions, you have to compare about Joe and Meg, their dreams and ambitions about the life. And second question was given there, why Joe never think about the criticisms, and you just compare the things. And the third question is very simple, that is for you, that what which would you will choose, maybe a successful career or a marriage. So children's, I think it's very clear, or I try to make it very short. So this is the explanation of the chapter number 3. So thank you. Stay happy, stay at home, stay safe.